Seriously.
Okay. So like an
No,
example would be
no.
an example is if I have a forest that I am selling as my carbon offset because it is sequestering, taking out so much carbon, that forest has to be there forever. Or if we know that timber companies are going to come in and take out those trees, we have to account for the amount of trees that we're going to lose. So that's the rate of decline.
Can we let's dive because that's interesting. Let's dive more into that. Lee, when you were up in the Northwest, obviously logging was a huge part of the
Mm-hmm.
industry there. It's obviously part of the conversation now with Canada and the US as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about rate of decline, Jennifer, what where does logging fit into that? And I want to preface this because a lot of people will come to me and say, well, we still need to have paper. We still need to be able to function with paper in some form. Does carbon offset mean no logging?
No, it just means you have to account for the logging. So an 80-year-old tree is going to sequester far more carbon than a 15 or 20-year-old tree, which is I don't know much about logging, but you don't let the trees grow to 80 years old before you cut them down.
Right.
So if you have a forest that is turning into old growth that has a lot of old trees that are taking out so much more than these newer trees, there has to be math involved to account for much less carbon the little trees take out.
What about mangroves?
Mm, I love
Let's talk
mangroves.
about those. Okay, let's talk about mangroves. And I'll tell you what, because I got some experience with this, but I want to hear what you got to say because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty profound.